Good morning. Welcome back. Sending ravens. There we got some nice incense. That's cinnamon today. Let's see. What do we have today? 9 of Pentacles. So independent. Love her. 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands are really unique. Some kind of really unique situation or need to defend your uniqueness. A need to stay committed to your unique way of doing something. Now we've got the Lovers in the past. I wonder if this has to do with a relationship or a partnership of some kind. Maybe you're in a partnership of some kind and you're somehow unique in it, because partnerships usually indicate people working together, but this card's really independent and unique. Maybe you're stepping away from a partnership. So that can be work partnerships, but it can also be loverships, right? So partners like lovers. Okay, so this card here is talking about something in the past, because this is always the past that led to this. So something in the past that was like somewhat of a partnership, okay? Or a situation where you were working together with someone, okay? And you're now thinking, it feels like a new idea, because this is a new idea card. That's the Page of Swords. Swords are thoughts and words, and it's a brand new something, because pages are brand new. And if they represent people, they're children, right? Babies. Okay, so there's some reason that you're thinking you need to be separate from something. And the something is very unique. Okay, so the something is being described as a really unique situation that you're feeling like you need separateness from, independence from. But before, you used to work together with that energy, that person, that thing, whatever it was. You used to work together. Now you're feeling like you need your separateness and independence. Okay? Now this card can also talk about gossip and information coming in that maybe isn't altogether, like the altogether known thing isn't present yet, because it's a page, so it's the beginning of information sometimes. And it can be about hearsay and gossip as well. And that's between you and maybe the person you're trying to step away from. Maybe you're stepping away because there's too much sort of gossip or bad press between you and somebody. Okay, or you heard something about them, or you're thinking things about them. Okay, so that's interesting. Now we have the 5 of Cups as the outcome. So that's a disappointment, an emotionally disappointing card. So there's some kind of an emotional disappointment around the situation. Maybe the person has emotionally disappointed you as the situation evolves, or the way they handle your stepping away may be disappointing somehow, right? Yeah, sometimes that happens. When we step away and want our independence from something we're no longer willing to be involved with, sometimes people behave badly, you know. Okay, so we've got the Devil. So the Devil is self-doubt cropping up, and I would always use this card as don't do this, because I don't believe doubting yourself and being hard on yourself is a good idea ever, and or feeling guilty. I mean, sometimes we need to really look at our actions, and we're the devil, so we're doing something bad towards another, but that's not the placement of the card. This is an advice. So I would never advise anyone to feel guilty or bad. So this is not what I'm getting here. I'm getting, please don't feel guilty or bad. Okay, if you do need to distance yourself. If you need to distance yourself from a situation, a person, or a work kind of arrangement, a partnership of some kind, don't feel bad. And don't be surprised if the person in question or the situation disappoints you somehow emotionally, or maybe it's even disappointing already. 4, and I feel just backing off a little. And with that 4 of Cups can be just emotionally protecting yourself from the situation somewhat. So a little distance emotionally would be a good idea. Keep an emotional distance at this time. Got some boundaries emotionally, so you're not getting, taking things too personally and getting really disappointed. Because disappointment's really just your ego projecting you wanted something to be a certain way and it wasn't. Let's pull 2 more. Let's see, just for fun, we're going to sum everything up with these 2. So we've got the 7 of Swords and the King of Wands, the 7 of Swords. I feel like this whole situation, there's some kind of agreement between you and whoever it was, or you and the situation. There was some kind of, both of you look like you were trying to gain some kind of leverage and or some kind of notoriety, it looks like. And I feel like there's some kind of strategy on one or both your sides. I don't know whose side that's on. Is that you? You have to check in with yourself. Maybe both of you on some level. And there's nothing wrong with, because the King of Wands wants notoriety, wants to be known for his work. He wants to be, and maybe together you help each other do that, but you're rethinking the arrangement. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. Have an awesome day. Send in your ravens. Keep calm. Keep carrying on. Here's a little calm shot here. Some incense burning. It's really calm in my house this morning. Have a coffee. Have a great day. And yeah, send in your ravens. Oh, and I got 2 raven feathers. Oh yeah. This raven feather came from Ireland. A friend of mine brought it. I couldn't believe it. A raven feather from Ireland. Yesterday I got 2 raven feathers as gifts. And then someone else texted me, a friend of mine, and said they found one and it had my name on it. Well, that wasn't exactly her words. And I just want to thank both Ashley and Sarah for those beautiful gifts in it. You can't know, you two, what that meant yesterday. I was in a big funk and I needed those raven feathers so bad. Thank you so much.